Star date. Sun's at 13 Cancer. It's going to be one day till the United States Day of Independence in 1776, July 4th. It's July 3rd. The moon is in Virgo, the owl, living in our real nature. Solar rises with the Aries red fires of independence and initiative. The day is primarily the solar set of Taurus the bull. Earth green and brown, taking care of the earth and our world, environment. Solar is its 5 sage this week of the Ophiuchus Doctor Healer Shaman. Ophiuchus, Chiron related, healing of mind and matter, or use of our good wisdoms. The Universalists is 11 Pisces, the Pisces whale caretakers, and universal arts and spiritual creativity. Becoming aware. This also all month, along with the Sagittarius and primary signs. There are 7 gods in the creation and the life levels in the real universes. The solar body that we have consists of the third eye, the ear of listening, the great hand, the giant hand, and the golden heart, and the body of light. That's the golden mean, our waves and rays, or the new wave of the golden sun. It is the real sun, always shining. Our solar body is always in the real universes, and we have this with our physical and our emotional, mental composite human body. And all of this solar body and is connected to the universal body. Our connection to all is. In these have 2 references of the universal and a creation body. That is, the universal body that we have is a 7-fold, like an onion peel or fold, and the emerald forest of the field of dreams and the mountain of light in the natural environments, let's say, of the earth, and the spheres, solar spheres, also include us with the 3 top levels of the tree of heaven, the river of stars, and Oceanus. It's a kind of a hierarchy, but it's actually an all-in-oneness that we experience because we are part of the universal body. These could be same references as the new Obala, the new Da, and the new Jesus, or Caius. That is, references that were older being applied as a wholeness to the all-isness. The new man of the new earth is in the real new universes, and the new humanity aware of the new unity in the one love. These would be basically the 5 bodies of our universal body that we are of. And it is not the same thing as being a personal or individual self, but is our connection with all is and the real universes. Very much a microcosm and a macrocosm. I presented the Star Rock Legend in the Wildstock concerts for this weekend and this last 3 years, last 6 years before, and 3 years following. Has something to do with a concert for freedom and peace, love, truth, and awareness. Okay, in the Star Rock Legend we have 3 primary events: the Rock Genesis, Apocalypse, and Armageddon. As we have known, the 2 past extinction events, with the first origin of the Star Rock meteor crash, the actual events or extinction events that occurred a million years ago, or the one more recently, which is the important for human, maybe 60,000, 160,000, maybe 1 million years ago. In any case, I call the Star Rock meteor crash the apocalypse, which ended the second extinction event. And it began or was part of the creation of humanity in the earth realm and the living water unity which bonded man in creation. This was observed as a aegis of Zeus, some kind of a god creator, and this was an Armageddon, or a genetic coding that occurred coincidentally or coincidentally at the same time with this coding of cells, soils, and soul, or the three bodies in the three realms, the three dimensions that we inhabit, mostly unaware of our full heritage as a spiritual and solar being, yet also is present in our actual physicality as well as our arrangement with the solar body that we are. So it's very easy to misinterpret all of this and take it as some kind of a religious document or a spiritual discussion or a metaphysical thing, or even with the physical part and how it is related. Nonetheless, the spiritual destiny set in place leading us up to the current Armageddon and the beginning of the new ages, potentialized always in the moment in our universal awareness. This actually is an all-isness that always is, yet we're talking about these references to try and present it so that people can start to get this idea, if they will, of the true reality life is. This was presented in the 3 world music events. Such was the classical music era, let's say, and the Woodstock rock and roll revival, modern music, jazz, etc., led to the Armageddon, which was represented by a rock apocalypse, as it were, of the 2008 LA fire that destroyed 1/3 of all the original recordings, and the UMG takeover group of music rights, monopolizing, and similar, by the way, to Disney, saying copyright control of Mickey Mouse or whoever as representations of the controlled monopoly, and the humanity by the bozos and Bill Gates and goggly-eyed internet monetization program. That's just a small portion of the actual real apocalypse, which could also be represented in the history of music simply by songs such as The Amazing Grace, One Love, Over the Rainbow, Star Spangled Banner, Coming Home, which is from the Dvorak's New World, and Imagine, John Lennon's, presented in the past 2 centuries as beatific representations, but also used as the control monopoly of science, business, and government religion, using emotional bias and interest to alienate and contain the media dominance of man. True this all is, but it's only a reference to the true reality life is. Now, true this all is, but it's only a reference to the true reality life is and what is going on here now. I had 2 dreams, actually 3 in a row, 3 days in a row. One of the atomic mushroom cloud in New York, and I was viewing it from a distance, such as Hawaii, across the nation, but the atomic bomb had gone off and the EMR radiation field was apparent. And I noticed that this was the second of the side traps in the industrial media conveyor belt of humanity, working in warehouses or delivery production stock and laboring, or laborers and people everywhere, no nature anywhere. And the escape idea of levitating or going beyond the mushroom cloud or the electromagnetic radiation field, it seemed I was the only one who knew about it or could share it and was able to do it. Then, nonetheless, the dream took me to Hawaii, where I was trying to also get further afield from this energy of the radiation. And it was very difficult because the radiation field was strong and apparent. And I know that there are a lot of military bases in Hawaii. I'd worked there, and so it was a presentation of something I'd done before and tried to do there, living in Hawaii in a natural way, or integrated with some of the society, but mostly just wanting to be a free being of light and experiencing knowledge of awareness. All of this is about my wanting to willingly share or show possible places and intersections that I might cross legally or otherwise, with or without the public sector's support. This is what the Wildstock Concert for Freedom is representing. That is, sharing all is without consent or full agreement or monopolization or authorization of any kind, and at the same time being genuine, true, and real, and pure as I could be. This is what the Wildstock Concert for Freedom is, a presentation of something not controlled or recognized nor authorized by a religion, government, or group, yet it is a real concert for all life. Each of these has shown me the prison planet and world systematic viralism and pollution of our natural environment, and life in the simulated reality we believe to be this one and only of all that is. It appears man lives in a hostile environment, and it does appear man lives in a hostile environment which is nearly unable to handle its nature or live naturally in. Everything is a reference both to the all is and our control position of agreement in our own isness. The true reality and real universes has no image or picture or view. As Yoda would say, invisible it is. The image modern man as robot on his computer. Okay, well, these ideas come to us and we are good to observe them. We're trying to do this even when we're watching television programs or within our own inner visions and within our dreams, to, of course, be part of the wake-up that wants to really know who and what we are and where we're going, let's say, and to be in the 7 universal realms, in our 3 universal positions of the 5 life levels of bodies, in dimensions, or dementia, which is that not being able to cope with this ability to be in many dimensions at once, or to have it all part of it, us here. We do have a sun, a soon, a solar, a universal, and a solaris, which is the sum total of our solar nature. Its real nature is known through Nu You, N-U-U, N-U, like N-A-T-U-R-E, nature, new nature, that we are, truly and really. It doesn't really have any descriptions, it doesn't have any ideas, it doesn't have any maps or hierarchies or ideas to reference. Generally speaking, it doesn't require it. We all just know who we are and what we are automatically, or with a wholeness, not like a robot. That is, our spiritual seeing, or seers, who can recognize and then have this real awareness. See the galactician blogspot wildstock.com for the new Star Atomus scripts and Solar Universal positioning from the Solarist and Hey Pan Eagle song on YouTube. Peter Adams, star date July 3rd. And I've also got the star date numbers for the day listed right here. I'm going to blow them up and so we can view them more clearly. I can't, we're presenting later how to actually look at these numbers if you wanted to win. This is called the Solar Star Lottery. And yes, it is pretty much part of something else, which I call the being a numerator. And it works to actually give us numeric positions of our world and our relations in creation. That includes the lottery and, of course, all the rest of the educational, business, economic, religious, personal, and interpersonal human relation, culture, experiences, planetary experiences, and science, productions, etc. That's where I'm going to end today. And every day I try and do a star date, or you can view that website and read up and try. Also share the Wildstock concert today, which is, go back through this. The Wildstock concert is an idea of a concert for freedom and a concert for mankind, a concert for humanity, a concert for truth, peace, love, a concert for awareness, and that is just in the New Arc Symphony of the Wildstock Apocalypse. Here, in these years of dramatic human transformation and awakening. Yep, maybe. It may be, may not be. It's all something that we just created one dream ago. And maybe it's coming to fruition. That's it. Thank you.